stop everything you're doing right now. Tomorrow, March 1st, Archangel Michael is delivering an urgent message. You have been warned. This is not a joke. Your person is walking away from everything for a future they've been divinely guided toward. Through angelic vision, the truth becomes clear. This isn't just another random separation, this is a divinely orchestrated departure that explains everything you've felt but couldn't understand. Your connection with this person has reached a critical turning point. The distance you've noticed, the changing behavior, the unexplained absences, all connect to this final message about their true path forward. The heavens have protected this message until exactly this moment, when you're finally ready to hear it. Everything in your recent experiences has prepared you for this revelation about why your person must walk away and the divine purpose behind it. This warning explains those unsettling feelings you've had lately. The strange disconnect between you. The growing silence. The sense that something fundamental was shifting. These weren't random changes, they were preparation signs for this divinely guided departure. Archangel Michael has been monitoring this connection, seeing how it fulfilled important soul contracts but now reaches completion. The lessons have been learned. The growth has occurred. The divine timing indicates the paths must now separate for highest good. This separation requires accepting divine will. The comfortable routines, shared dreams, and intertwined energies must now disentangle as your person follows their soul's true calling toward a different future. The window for this transition won't remain open forever. Angelic timing is aligned perfectly for this separation, creating a sacred opportunity for peaceful release. Earlier would have caused unnecessary pain. Later would create karmic entanglements preventing clean closure. Those who recognize this divine message feel its truth resonating in their heart, a combination of sadness, acceptance, and knowing that whispers it's time to let go now. Quick, press the like button right now to acknowledge Archangel Michael's warning. The heavenly realm says this simple action opens your spirit to receive the complete divine message about this necessary separation. Angelic guides gather around you now, waiting for this moment of acceptance. They've watched this connection, knowing this day would come when you'd need to understand why your person must walk away and how this serves the highest divine plan. Type I hear the warning if you're ready to receive Archangel Michael's complete message about this departure, information that will bring peace despite the pain of separation. The moment you type these words, divine understanding begins flowing into your consciousness. This is the most important angelic warning you'll receive about this connection. Your spiritual growth depends on heeding this message. But you must act now. This divine communication window stays open briefly before March 1st changes everything. Departure preparation began months ago. The signs have always been there, subtle changes connecting your person to this moment of walking away. Think about those times when they seemed emotionally distant without explanation. The strange moments when their enthusiasm for shared plans suddenly dimmed. The new interests that emerged with no invitation for you to join. These weren't random behaviors, they were divine preparation signals for their departure. Type I recognize the signs as your awareness expands. Their leaving carries special markers that have appeared throughout recent months. Each coincidence or unexplained change connects to this divinely guided separation. Through angelic insight, patterns emerge clearly. Perhaps you've noticed them speaking about freedom more often. Maybe certain belongings have quietly disappeared from shared spaces. Possibly they've mentioned dreams about traveling or starting fresh. These weren't casual comments, there were subconscious preparations for walking away. Your person passed more than words to you. They transmitted energetic shifts signaling completion as their spirit prepared for this divine redirection. Every conversation grew more distant as their soul aligned with its new path. Heavenly understanding reveals deeper meanings behind their actions. Those moments when they seemed to look right through you. When they stopped sharing their innermost thoughts. When they created unnecessary arguments. These weren't mistakes, they were their soul's way of creating necessary separation before the final departure. Angelic wisdom flows through relationship transitions. Your connection to this person served its divine purpose, carrying important lessons that have now been delivered in full. Archangel Michael reveals critical timing now. This March 1st departure date was divinely selected for specific spiritual reasons. Earlier attempts to separate may have mysteriously failed. Obstacles disappeared for tomorrow's final exit. The angelic calendar marks March 1st with special significance. The month of March carries energies of new beginnings, named for Mars, the planet of action and initiative. The first day amplifies these energies, creating perfect conditions for life-changing transitions. Type I understand the timing as divine wisdom explains why tomorrow holds special power. Cosmic alignments create an energy portal specifically designed to support soul-level transitions and brave new beginnings. Through angelic sight, important astrological factors emerge. The current planetary positions support breaking old patterns and embracing authentic purpose. The stars literally align to boost your person's courage for this necessary departure. Heavenly wisdom shows divine intervention in the timing. Previous separation moments may have been blocked by unseen forces because the soul contracts between you required more time to complete. Now all lessons are delivered, allowing tomorrow's clean break. Perfect understanding requires examining March 1st's numerological significance. In divine mathematics, this date reduces to powerful numbers representing independence and new beginnings. These energetic frequencies support your person's journey toward their true destiny. Beyond earthly calendars, spiritual timing guides significant transitions. Archangel Michael specifically selects moments when both souls are properly prepared. One to leave and one to release with minimal karmic entanglements. Your person's departure window opens precisely when needed, not a moment earlier or later than divine timing allows for optimal growth for all involved. Sacred truth emerges with crystal clarity. Your connection with this person served important spiritual purposes, lessons now fully delivered. Growth now completely achieved. The divine contract between you reaches its natural conclusion. Angelic understanding reveals what must be released. Perhaps a relationship based on codependency rather than mutual empowerment. Maybe a situation limiting their soul's expansion. Possibly attachments keeping both spirits from their true paths. Whatever form it took, this connection completed its divine purpose. Type I release with love as heavenly wisdom shows why this separation serves highest good. The comfortable patterns, familiar dynamics, and established roles fulfilled their spiritual function and now make way for new growth. Through angelic sight, necessary endings become clear. This person didn't enter your life randomly. Your souls selected this specific connection to master important lessons before divine timing would naturally separate your paths. Holy wisdom flows through conscious release. As you acknowledge this completion, healing energy surrounds both souls. Divine understanding helps you honor what was shared while blessing their walk toward a different future. Perfect insight illuminates relationship temporality. Connections that seem meant to last forever often reflect specific learning periods precisely designed for soul evolution. Your awareness creates space to release with grace rather than resistance. Beyond surface partings, spiritual completion activates now. What seemed like an unfinished story suddenly reveals its perfect conclusion tomorrow. Divine timing ensures all important soul exchange is completed before your person follows their calling elsewhere. Each release honors the purpose served while creating space for what awaits both souls on their separate paths forward. Angelic vision penetrates the veils of time and space now, revealing truths about your person's destination that transcend ordinary understanding. What emerges as a path of purpose far more extraordinary than your current perspective could comprehend. Sacred understanding illuminates their arrival point, a life situation where their true spiritual gifts can fully activate. Those unexplained changes in their interests weren't random shifts. That sudden passion for specific topics. The immediate connection when encountering certain people or opportunities. All these experiences reflect soul guidance activating about their true destination. Type I see their path as Archangel Michael reveals the full scope of where they're heading. Beyond current limitations, their journey leads to a reality where their talents create meaningful impact, where their purpose aligns with joy, where their spirit finds authentic expression. This explains why they seemed increasingly constrained in your shared reality. Through heavenly sight, their connection to this higher purpose becomes clear. Perhaps they've mentioned feeling called toward specific work, sensing meaning beyond their current situation. Maybe they've expressed frustration about feeling trapped or limited. Possibly they've shown excitement about possibilities elsewhere. These feelings reflect their soul's recognition of its true destination. Divine truth explains their natural evolution away from shared paths. Some souls carry specific missions requiring precise conditions and connections. Your person's specific journey requires environments and relationships you cannot provide, despite all good intentions. Perfect understanding sees that their departure serves not just their highest good but ultimately yours as well, though this blessing remains veiled for now. Divine wisdom reveals Archangel Michael's specific involvement in this separation. As the angelic protector and truth bringer, he ensures this transition serves highest divine purpose while minimizing unnecessary pain. Sacred insight shows signs of his presence. Perhaps through repeated sightings of blue light or feathers. Maybe through dreams featuring swords or shields. possibly through sudden clarity about situations previously confused. These manifestations indicate Michael's protective energy surrounding this transition. Type I feel your presence. Michael as heavenly understanding reveals his specific functions. Archangel Michael cuts energetic cords binding souls beyond their divine contract period. He provides courage to the departing person while offering strength to the one releasing. He ensures truth emerges even when difficult to accept. Through spiritual perception, Michael's protective actions become visible. He creates energetic boundaries preventing harmful attachments from interfering with divine timing. He clears obstacles allowing your person to follow their authentic path. He shields both parties from energetic backlash during separation. Angelic wisdom explains Michael's role as divine messenger. When human hearts resist necessary endings, Archangel Michael delivers uncompromising truth with compassionate strength. His energy helps souls accept what human emotions might otherwise deny. Perfect understanding illuminates why this specific archangel oversees your situation. Michael's energy of courageous truth-seeking aligns precisely with what both souls require for clean separation. His sword severs attachments while his shield protects hearts from unnecessary trauma. Beyond comfort, Michael provides clarity through transition. His presence ensures that by March 1st, both souls understand exactly what must end and why, preventing confusion that might otherwise prolong pain. Heavenly wisdom reveals your specific spiritual assignment in this separation process. Beyond being left behind, you carry important divine purpose as this transition unfolds. Sacred insight shows your spiritual role. Perhaps as the stable presence allowing peaceful departure. Maybe as the compassionate releaser who blesses rather than clings. Possibly as the wisdom keeper who honors the completed soul contract. Your specific mission supports highest good for all involved. Type I accept my mission as angelic understanding reveals your specialized function. Some divine assignments involve creating space for others' growth even when personally painful. Your soul's strength qualifies you for this particular sacred task. Through spiritual perception, your unique contributions emerge. The grace you show during this release. The forgiveness you offer for any pain caused. The blessing you extend toward their new path. These actions reflect your soul's evolved understanding of divine love. Heavenly wisdom explains your growth opportunities through this experience. Learning detachment without abandonment. Practicing love without possession. Honoring connections even through endings. These lessons become your spiritual treasures from this separation. Perfect understanding illuminates your continued purpose after they walk away. Relationships ending physically often continue spiritually as both souls process shared lessons. Your ongoing integration of these experiences serves collective consciousness evolution. Beyond personal feelings, cosmic purpose guides your response. How you handle this separation impacts energetic patterns far beyond your individual experience. Your dignified acceptance creates ripple effects supporting countless other souls navigating similar transitions. Divine insight reveals that your highest mission involves releasing with such complete love that both souls remain forever blessed by your spiritual generosity. Angelic insight reveals what you'll experience emotionally after March 1st. This knowledge prepares you to navigate the separation process with spiritual awareness rather than confusion. Divine understanding shows initial grief waves. The emptiness of familiar spaces. The silence where communication once flowed. The reorganization of daily patterns. These experiences signal necessary emotional processing as you integrate this transition. Type I embrace divine comfort as heavenly wisdom reveals coping tools. Archangel Michael provides special protection during intense emotional periods. Divine love surrounds you even through darkest moments. Spiritual insights arrive precisely when needed most. Through angelic perception, healing landmarks appear. The first day you don't immediately think of them upon waking. The first genuine laughter after they're gone. The first moment of excitement about your own path forward. These markers help you recognize successful healing progression. Sacred knowledge explains energy fluctuations. Periods of intense longing alternating with surprising peace. Moments of anger transforming into compassion. Times of confusion giving way to clarity. These fluctuations indicate healthy processing rather than problems requiring suppression. Perfect understanding illuminates identity rediscovery. Who you are beyond this connection emerges more fully through this process. Strengths previously undeveloped activate as this relationship no longer defines your experience. Beyond intellectual understanding, divine comfort becomes your constant companion. Each separation phase provides exactly the spiritual support needed for your continued evolution. Trying to avoid necessary emotions limits healing. Surrendering to the process while trusting divine support maximizes transformation. Heavenly insight reveals that the most painful moments contain the greatest growth potential. Embracing rather than resisting these intense points accelerates your healing journey. Angelic vision reveals the nature of life after your person walks away. This understanding helps you orient to your new reality once March 1st arrives and the separation manifests fully. Sacred insight shows unexpected freedom emerging. Space for new divine connections opens. Room for authentic self-expression expands. Opportunities previously blocked suddenly become available. What initially feels like loss transforms into soil for new growth. Type I welcome my new chapter as heavenly wisdom reveals relationship transformations. Connections based on mutual spiritual growth replace dependent attachments. Communication founded on authenticity rather than expectation develops. New people enter specifically aligned with your next growth phase. Through spiritual sight, purpose clarity emerges. Your unique path becomes more visible without the overlay of shared goals. Divine service aligns with personal joy rather than compromise. Work and relationships merge into unified expression serving highest good. Angelic wisdom explains manifestation changes. Creation occurs more effortlessly as your energy field clears of conflicting intentions. Responsibility for your happiness returns fully to your hands as codependent patterns dissolve. Perfect understanding illuminates perception shifts. What seemed like rejection reveals itself as redirection. What felt like abandonment transforms into divine intervention. What appeared as ending becomes obvious beginning when viewed through spiritual perception. Beyond immediate changes, soul-family connections strengthen. As this person departs, energetic space opens for deeper connections with souls specifically aligned for your next evolution phase. These relationships bring unexpected joy beyond what you could currently imagine. Divine revelation shows how guidance access expands after releasing attachment. Higher wisdom sources become more clearly audible once emotional static diminishes. Your questions receive immediate insight rather than confusion. Divine insight reveals the truth about potential reunion. Understanding these spiritual principles helps you maintain proper perspective about your person's departure. Sacred wisdom shows soul contract principles. When two souls complete specific learning agreements, separation often follows naturally. Future reconnection depends entirely on whether new soul agreements form between you in divine timing. I trust the divine plan as heavenly understanding reveals reunion conditions. Authentic return occurs only when both souls have completed necessary separate journeys. Spiritual growth on independent paths creates possibility for higher-level connection if divinely intended. Through angelic perception, timeline possibilities emerge. Some separated souls reconnect in transformed relationship after individual purposes advance separately. Others fulfill their complete soul agreement through the separation itself with no future reconnection needed for highest good. Divine harmony grows through accepting uncertainty. After your person walks away tomorrow, their future intersections with your path remain within divine hands rather than human control. This surrender allows proper energetic space for all possibilities. Perfect compassion develops through releasing expectations. True love wishes for the other's highest evolution whether paths rejoin or continue separately. Divine love flows more freely as attachment to specific outcomes dissolves. Beyond hoping for return, present acceptance becomes your practice. Your complete blessing of their journey without hidden agenda of reunion actually creates the healthiest energetic conditions for possible future connection if aligned with divine plan. Heavenly wisdom reveals how to maintain your separate growth focus regardless of potential reunion. Specific spiritual practices help you develop fully as an individual soul rather than waiting in suspended animation for possible return. Sacred insight shows protection methods ensuring you remain open to divine guidance about this connection without creating energetic patterns of expectation or dependency. Archangel Michael's warning reaches its peak now. The most profound truth about tomorrow's separation emerges with crystal clarity. Sacred understanding shows this departure's ultimate purpose. Beyond personal feelings, this transition serves divine order through redirecting souls toward their authentic paths. Resistance only prolongs necessary process while acceptance allows grace to flow. I heed the warning as Archangel Michael reveals final preparation steps. Center in divine trust completely. Release all expectations about how this separation should unfold. Accept the perfect heavenly design already established for both souls. Through angelic sight, perfect divine timing appears. Tomorrow's departure date serves essential spiritual purpose. Nothing about March 1st is random or arbitrary. Divine wisdom selected this specific date for optimal transition. Heavenly wisdom culminates in profound simplicity. This separation requires no dramatic confrontation or elaborate explanation. Simply allowing the natural completion honors the divine contract between you. Perfect insight reveals eternal soul connection. Your bond on spirit level transcends all physical separations, continuing across dimensions in ways human perspective cannot fully comprehend. Receive Archangel Michael's final blessing of protection and truth. Divine wisdom guides both journeys constantly. Perfect understanding illuminates each separate path eternally. This transition completes in divine perfection.